G'day guys, welcome to another week. The first thing I'd like to show you, pineapples. Now most of the pineapples we've had of late have been large, has been a bit frightening in terms of then the price. So look, these lovely little beauties are well priced, the little sawtooth variety, and they smell really nice and they'll be lovely and sweet. So if you haven't tried an organic pineapple, I suggest this week is a good time to start. It's a big nation we live in, and this part of the world somewhat out of season, but coming from the Northern Territory, some nice rock melons. The trouble with winter, I suppose, is in terms of fruit flavours, things can get a little bit boring. I mean, such is life. But if you want something a little bit different to mix it up, some lovely rock melons. Now, I went on about these last week. They're better than last week again. The strawberries are fantastic. As I said to you last week, typically with the large ones like this, you see them in the supermarket. They're not red like that all the way through. Look at that. The colour is outstanding. So truly, a very good time to try a real strawberry. So while we're a little further afield, passion fruit. Now they're not as beautiful looking and they're smaller pieces than we've had in recent weeks, but they are eating lovely. Let's get a little bit closer to home. The local biodynamic navel oranges. There's John and Dorothy's label, their certification, proudly biodynamic for quite a long time. As I've said before, not pristine because they're retiring, so they're not washed straight off the tree. A little bit dirty to look at, but magnificently sweet and juicy. Nice, neat, clean navel oranges from Queensland. Mandarins. Now this week's mandarins are not from our preferred grower, so they're not quite as sweet as the fruit you would have got last week. The fruit last week was absolutely outstanding, I know, because I ate half a box. This week's are just not quite in that same league. They're still very good, but not as brilliant. Keeping it local again. Combine kiwis, nice large size. Non-certified tamarillos from Corrie Farm, and medium to small size pieces. Hass avocados coming from beautiful Bellingen. We love to get this fruit every year from the Coe family up there. A good time to get very well priced and beautiful eating avocados. In apples, there's 4 types to buy in my opinion this week. As always, the Forest Orchard Fujis are absolutely first class. The Forest Orchard Pink Ladies are absolutely first class. The Forest Orchard Golden Dells, first class. And the Forest Orchard Granny Smiths, first class. Not quite in the same class, but we've got galas. They're eating pretty good. Bananas, a great special we had last week. Thanks for getting into them. This week they're a little more backwards, a little greener than last week, so probably an extra day or so required in ripening. Nice size hands. Cooler weather will also slow down the ripening process. Now I mentioned this last week, it's black kale. Use it as a salad. Kale is fantastically good for you. We had that just chopped finely on Saturday, a little bit of lemon juice, crushed almonds, a little bit of mayonnaise. It's very, very nice. Special. Now this week's special, we've got A-grade carrots. They're normally $3.99 a kilo. We've got them on for $2.20. Bag limit of 3 kilos. I wish you could smell this. As soon as you open the box, you just smell the sweetness. We've only just discovered this grower, Radeski. Relatively new on the scene to us, and they're absolutely first class, super sweet, super juicy, brilliant carrots. You'll love them. We've got a little treat for you potato lovers out there, some gourmet spuds. Now these are Rosevale. There's one there, I've just given a little bit of a wipe. You can see they've got a beautiful colour to them. Cut them. So you've got a little bit of red fleck inside as well, yellow flesh. These are really, really nice to bake or to boil, really, to get the best flavour out of those. Now a couple of new varieties which I'm not actually very familiar with. It's the first time we've had them available. This variety here is called Belle de Fontenay. Ooh la la. Yellow skin, yellow flesh, Now the information that we have on these is also very good to bake and boil. The last variety, Jacqueline's, lovely name. These two are a little bit yellow in colour and also quite golden on the inside, and again a waxier style of potato, not as waxy as say your Kiflers and the like. So another one really that I would recommend that you bake and boil. Each of these potatoes, in combination with the pink fir, which we have some of there, are available this week in a gourmet combo pack. So if you're interested in trying all of them, try the gourmet combination pack and you'll be able to mix and match and experiment with some new flavours. Nice small tight heads of rock. We've got some nice fresh galangal this week coming from Queensland. Galangal is related to ginger. It's a native of Indonesia, but it's a lot milder in flavour. So use it in a similar kind of vein to ginger, but you can use it in a little bit more abundance because of the subtlety of the flavour. Once again, we've got this fantastic deal on the 1 kilo bags of sweet potato, $1.99. Small pieces, great to bake. Mix them up with the other potatoes that we've just mentioned there. You'll have a lovely, lovely little combo. Mix them with these beautiful little Asian white sweet potatoes. Slice them crossways like that. They're nice little star features in any little baked dish. Beans are extremely limited this week. We've got about a quarter of our order, but the quality is very good. And the root vegetables, there's lots of wonderful things. Lots of beautiful parsnip. Tremendous Swedes. Yummy turnips. Lovely bright white button mushrooms. Also very nice little button and some cupped Swiss browns. Very limited supply of Simba beans. They're a very fine, delicate little bean with stacks of flavour. And in abundance from Nature's Haven down in Coleambally. They feel nice, firm and fresh. Great thing to do and sit in front of the fire, the modern fire, the TV, and shell your peas with your family. The kids will love them. Probably won't make it to the dinner plate. Look, they're first class, lots of flavour, beautiful and sweet. Lettuce to buy this week are the butter, and we've also got some red mignonette lettuce because the quality of the cos is okay. I haven't got anything to show you just yet, but Chris has rushed back to his farm and we're picking some lovely silver beet for tomorrow for us, some more fresh radish, so I can't show you those, but they'll be coming straight from Chris at Pine Haven. We've also got some nice, beautiful, clean collies. About all I've got to say about everything today. Lots of lovely, nice winter greens to choose from, your shelling peas, your beans, your silver beets. The radishes, you can use the tops of those as well in juicing if you're so inclined. Lots of beautiful kale. Things that probably, aren't quite really in season with, your cucumbers and your Lebanese cucumbers and the like, but still they're coming from Queensland and they're eating pretty good. So some lovely red and green capsicum this week as well. They're just yet to make it out. So on that note, I'd like to say thank you. We'll get up to John's farm sometime in the next week or two, as I promised. I'll show you some of the magic up there. And that's it. See ya.